At the moment, it's improving. It's not where I would like it to be. I would really like table tennis to be recognized everywhere in the world. So we have started a long time ago, since 1999, with a development plan. This development plan, the first objective was to put table tennis activity everywhere in the world. Now we have reached 218 countries in the world where table tennis is being played, but at mainly a low level, with some exceptions like China, Japan, Germany, Korea, and so on, and France, where it's a high level. Mostly it's at a low level, but this is the first step. Basically is to put the seeds, and in the future is to get the profile of table tennis as high as possible in the world through television, through social media, and so on. So this is our next step. Actually, it's a huge potential. First of all, as I said earlier, we have activity in more than 200 countries in the world, so the market is available everywhere. But let's just take the shoes, just shoes, if nothing else. The shoes in table tennis are free. That means that not free to not to pay money, but the players can use basically what they want. So the table tennis manufacturers, they produce shoes that are adapted to table tennis. But companies like Adidas, Nike, and so on have not entered really the table tennis market to have a specific table tennis shoe. And just in China, there are more than 15 million players. So the market for table tennis shoes alone is tremendous. And now we're trying to partner with some of the big names, in shoes, to produce a specific table tennis shoe. And then you can have a shoe for attacking players, a shoe for defending players, a shoe for, different styles of players, just like other sports. This is one item that has been neglected. Secondly, we have this bridge between China and the rest of the world. China is a huge market, but also China produces a lot of products. So if we take the direction from China to the rest of the world, one example is one of our sponsors. It's called GAC. It's Guangdong Automobile Group. They produce cars for Fiat, Toyota, Honda, and they produce parts for many other companies. And now they're producing their own product. And their idea is to take their product from China, because they're selling domestically in China, to the rest of the world. Easiest way is through table tennis. We've introduced them, to agencies in Kuwait and Dubai, now in Eastern Europe, and they will go to Brazil. So they're opening agencies everywhere. They're finding distributors for their product through table tennis. And they tell us, for example, we want an event in this country. For example, this year they wanted an event in Dubai. So we did the Pro Tour, the World Tour final of 2013 in January in Dubai. This year, just last month. And they came in very big number. I think 16 people came from the company. They inaugurated their new agency. They showed their new cars. So they are using our sport as a vehicle to take their product and show it around the world. This is in this direction. There's the other direction. So we can take, for example, we had an agreement with Volkswagen for 9 years, where Volkswagen wanted to dominate the Chinese market. So they're a German company, but they wanted to sell their car and be the #1 car in China. At that time, they were #2. After 4 years that they were sponsoring table tennis, they became #1 because their name was always on TV, on the uniform of the players. So people in China, even subconsciously, they always thought about Volkswagen. So their brand went up. So there's two ways that business can be done. Just using China as an example, we can take Chinese products to make them international, or or companies that want to sell their product inside China. Then table tennis is a very fast vehicle to do it. Of course, this is just China, but we can talk about Japan, we can talk about many other markets as well, also Brazil.